Get ready. Start. I thank you heartily for the affectionate welcome that you have given me in this city. It is not the first time that I have come to Madurai. In a way, I have become familiar with this city, having visited it several times before. I remember that on a previous occasion also, you had very kindly presented me an address of welcome. Many changes have taken place between that day and today. Those who had seen Madurai in the year 1950, when I came here for the very first time, and those who see it today will realize that a tremendous change has taken place in the interval in this city and in the country at large. In India, today, the first and foremost duty of local bodies, such as the municipalities and the panchayat unions, is to do their utmost for the benefit of the people within their respective jurisdictions and to discharge their functions very effectively. The degree of efficiency is, in fact, the only test of their success. I think that their main concern should be sanitation and conservancy, the running of hospitals, the provision of education, and the supply of good, healthy, and clean food, including milk. Besides these, the municipalities should pay special attention to improving the condition of the poor people who at present live in slums within the municipal areas. The functions of the panchayat unions is usually to keep the roads in good condition, to maintain and run hospitals, and to provide education. It is also their function to help the people fight epidemics and aid in the improvement of agriculture and the conditions of life generally. Even if we do not, for the moment, take the state and union governments into consideration, it can be said that these local bodies have adequate powers whereby they can make a very great contribution towards making the people happy and prosperous. The local bodies also provide an opportunity to the people to acquire training in administration. They can, by experience, gain a clear grasp and idea into the problems affecting the city and district administration. These problems relate not to an individual but to various groups, and therefore local government serves as a training ground for public life. In England and many other countries, it has been found that those who are able to manage local affairs successfully can do the same for the government of the country. In this country, however, people running these institutions have not had many opportunities of showing their ability and experience in the national sphere. I feel, therefore, that it is your duty to train up people who are able, honest, and sincere, and are imbued with the spirit of service. I hope that the whole country will thus be able to benefit by such experience. Our people now have complete power and sovereignty in their hands, and it is for them to make or spoil the future of the country. It is in this light that we have to assess our achievements and failure since the advent of freedom. People very often complain that there is still poverty in this vast country and that things are still very much what they used to be before we became free. If you think in terms of these complaints, you will naturally begin to think that there has been no change. I would therefore urge on you that while thinking of the present situation, you should keep in mind the short time we have had to improve matters. Only 8 or 9 months have passed since India became a republic. Letter dated 25th November 1975 from the President, the Indian Bank Staff Association, Lingi Chetty Street, Madras, to the Secretary, the Indian Bank Limited, Netaji Road, Madras. Dear Sir, I have been instructed by the representative committee of the above association to address you as follows. With reference to your letter number 45 dated 12th instant, my committee notes with satisfaction that the authorities are going to take steps to reduce the working hours of the staff of the accounts department at the head office. They fully appreciate how hard it is devise a system that will be foolproof against the balancing difficulties. They suggest, however, that one of the best ways of solving the problem is the appointment of a late duty staff. The clerical staff leave rules provide that 14 days leave on full pay shall be earned for each year's service, cumulative up to 1 month. My committee requests that such leave should be made cumulative up to 2 months instead of 1 as at present, and to instruct the heads of departments to consider leave applications more favorably than in the past. In conclusion, my committee hopes that the above suggestions, the implementation of which is essential for the early improvement of the general working conditions of the bank employees, will be received by the authorities in good spirit. We hope you will be pleased to issue favorable orders on our above representation. Yours faithfully.